Hey there, if you've been following me for a while, you know I'm a huge believer that we need to reinvent work. And one of the ways that we can do this is by stopping managing how and what time and where people are working. And guess what? Now, when everyone's working from home, we have to do this. We have to change the way we're working. And I want to give you a tip so that you're not trying to focus on when people are logging in and managing people's time. And that is really a fundamental shift to focusing on outcomes versus time spent at work. And one tip that you can use is by using what Brene Brown calls paint done. Now, done is like telling someone what they have to accomplish. Paint done is linking that work and what they are doing to how does this fit into the big scheme of things? How will this be used later in this project? How is this linked to our strategy? Why is this important? And really painting the full picture of what that work is and how it fits into everything else. So I'll give you a quick example that came up in my team just recently. We have leadership development programs in which all of the participants complete homework online before they come to a live online session. And we often use the results of their homework to tailor the session content to what their priorities are. So just recently they had to answer, one of our groups had to answer a question, and I asked one of our team members to pull the results from that question for our facilitator. Now that's done, pulling the results from that question and giving it to the facilitator. But paint done is our facilitator needs to really quickly and clearly see what the top 2 to 3 priorities are for this group so she can tailor the discussion about that content to what really is important to them. When I say paint done in that way, my team member is able to not only just pull a list of results, which might have been just open-ended answers that I would have had to sort through, but now she is actually pulling those in a chart form that clearly identifies what the top priorities are. She's presenting the data differently. She might notice that maybe a smaller percentage of people have completed that, so she's going to follow up with them so that we have a really good data set to pull from. And so that way we're getting the right result from the work rather than just the done piece, like checking it off your list. So I want to encourage you to start setting objectives in a paint done way and, following up with your team, letting them check in with you if they need help, rather than managing what and how and telling them exactly how to do things. Because when you paint done the picture, they can figure out how to get it done in their own timeline, in their own way that makes sense for them.